Hey guys, how's it going? Rubik's Master here, and today we are going to be kind of looking at the state of attacking and defending in this game. So really up until probably only a month ago, attacking was relatively simple. Like you could click through, there were some bases I wouldn't attack just because they were a little bit inconvenient, but overall any base I saw I could attack, and there was a good chance, even if it was several levels higher than I was, that I could win. But recently, I've been noticing in people attacking me and me attacking other people, it seems that the tide has, or the tables have turned against the attacker. The defensive have received such a massive buff. And really, this started with the sniper being released. And ever since the sniper was released back in March, we got the new SAM turret. There have been buffs to the turrets, and we've gotten even more units that are basically just built to be base defenders. Those units being, of course, the sniper, the Zeus, and the TOS-1. We've also gotten the SAM turret, which kind of put an end to the rule of the airstrikes and helicopters. We also got buffs to salvo turrets, soon followed by buffs to machine gun turrets, soon followed by buffs to railguns. Since then, I've noticed that in people attacking my base, really the only people that win are either way higher level than I am, or they take massive, massive losses. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to watch some some defense reviews, and you'll notice there's quite a bit more blue. Well, those blues are ones that I won. But there's a bit more blue than normal proportionately. So let's do like we normally do and look at two people that beat me. We'll just look at the first two. And two people that lost against me. Something else I noticed, which you may have seen in that little feed there, is the infamy balances have been altered for wins and losses. It used to be that if you won, you got a tiny amount of infamy, and if you lost a large amount of infamy. Not so much anymore. Okay, so let's pause this real quick and just do an analysis. So this person beat me, but they're 11 levels higher than I am. They have level 4 Merkavas, level 7 M270 is bringing in a Zeus and one helicopter for some reason. I don't know, maybe that helicopter is what won in the game. But let's see what he does. And let's see if he takes the massive losses. So yeah, he just rolled his tanks right up there, and yeah, his tanks are taking a lot of damage. So he's going to beat me, but this is about to be an expensive attack. Where's his Zeus's? There's his Zeus's, okay. Because, it used to be you could take, even my Abrams, I could roll those into a base and they could take several hits. But salvo turrets deal almost as much damage to my tanks as railguns do. That is weird. That is not okay. Like, my tanks, I might as well not even have tanks. They seriously don't absorb any damage. Even looking at machine gun turrets... Wait, this guy beat me. How did he beat me? He's getting destroyed. What's going on with that railgun? Yeah, there goes his other one. I don't quite understand how this guy beat me if he's at 38% now and has lost almost all his stuff. Let's speed it up just a little bit. How did he beat me? Oh. There we go. That's how he did it. Anyway, machine gun turrets, especially machine gun turrets, melt through my Abrams. Using M270s, which are admittedly kind of slow, I can really only take out 3 boosted machine gun turrets with 1 tank. The tank's going to be destroyed and the M270s are going to take some damage. When you stack onto that in that process, my Abrams are probably going to go within range of salvo turrets, they aren't going to last. Like, my Abrams just die very, very, very quickly. What I'm getting at here is that attacking has become a chore. and very, very expensive. Like most attacks, I used to be able to do attacks, and no attack would be over 2,000 unless I just did something stupid. Now, regularly my wins... Let's just surrender. We see how that goes. That was a very expensive repair for him. A level 58, 11 levels higher than I am, and he got almost his entire squad, not squad, platoon. He got almost his entire platoon wiped. That's ridiculous. I mean, I like that I did so much damage to him. It makes me feel a little good inside, but honestly, as broken as it is that a level 58 should be able to attack level 47, it's even more broken that he would lose that badly. So this guy, another level 55, so what is that, 8 levels? Yeah, 8 levels higher than I am, coming at me with Abrams. He's not even using Merkavas, he's coming at me with Abrams. And he is getting wrecked. Took a lot of damage right off the bat. Still taking lots of damage from my salvo turret. There we go. There come the railguns. The railguns are going to knock his tanks down real quick. I guess... No, they're all targeting the same one. There it is. This dude's got... Oh, no. Okay, my railgun is still shooting. I was about to say, thanks for nothing, railgun. Really, though, I think part of the solution is they're just wanting us to spend way more oil on these attacks to get us to spend more money. I mean, that's the end goal in all these things, right? But I don't know. To me, being able to log on and doing attacks that cost 8,000 oil, at most being able to do 4 attacks in a day doesn't really seem like that much of a good time to me. Though, honestly, to win attacks now, you're pretty much going to have to use strikes, and you're going to have to use your air support. I went through well, okay, let's see. This dude lost attacking against me. He's 1 level higher. That's why he lost. He's not a high enough level to defeat me. No, he attacked with 4 Abrams, 2 Cobras, 4 Zeuses, 4 M270s. He doesn't have enough DPS. He doesn't have enough fast-moving DPS to take me down. That's going to be his downfall. But anyway, oh, hold on. Okay, that one got off 1 shot, so not that big a deal. But as soon as he gets within range of the howitzer and the salvo turret, that's when it's really gonna start stacking the damage on. Oh, and here comes the helicopter. Here comes the helicopter. It's going to do some damage real quick before the Zeus target it. Or maybe he's not going to target the Cobra with the Zeus, and the Cobra's just going to wreck his tanks. Yep, that's what's happening. He's just letting it happen. Anyway, I will agree that in the past, strikes and air support have been vastly underused. I mean, some people used air support to great effect. We're going to surrender because we kind of see where that's going, right? In the past, people have used air support to great effect, but honestly, I never really used it much. A lot of people that attacked my base never used it. To me, it seemed like a liability. It helped ensure victory, but at a great cost, because it was going to cost you a lot of oil to fix the air support, and your air support was going to die. But now, strikes and air support are basically a necessity to be able to actually defeat bases on the same level as you. So, here's a level 56 that lost against me. 9 levels higher, coming at me with 4 Abrams, 4 Zeuses, and 6 M270s. Again, I think it's just not enough DPS. He probably needed to sacrifice 2 of the Zeuses for the M270s. But here's a little observation on the state of the game. I'm a level 47, I have level 10 Abrams. Because I'm from a different era of the game that got tons of crit cards for these. I have level 10 Abrams. I think even my M270s are a higher level than his. The only reason his Zeuses are a higher level is probably because he's been able to grind out the event bases a little bit more than I have and get more crits for his Zeuses. Here we go. So, I mean, he's separating enough. He has good distance between his tanks and his M270s. What I'm getting at is he appears to be using good attack strategy. Here's where it's kind of falling apart, though, because he's rushing in. Once his tanks are inside the range, the salvo turret's going to target the M270s, and he's going to quickly lose his DPS. Yep, there went all his DPS. See, that was a matter of, what, 10 seconds? Less than 10 seconds it took to destroy all 6 M270s with one howitzer and one salvo turret. That's all it took. That's ridiculous. I mean, I appreciate the buffs, but they need to go down. Like, cool, you buffed the machine gun turrets and made them useful. Honestly, I like that. I like that the machine gun turrets were made useful. Because they weren't before. They were useless. I actually am planning on integrating at least one machine gun turret in my base, kind of around my howitzer and salvo turret. But if you buff a machine gun turret that much, you can't then turn around and buff salvo turrets so that they kill Abrams in 3 to 4, 4 to 5 hits. It doesn't. Attacking is so rough now. I honestly haven't done any attacks today, and I'm probably not going to. It's put a big hurting on my trying to use different kinds of platoons, because if I throw one kind of unit in there that's kind of overshadowed, it's just an automatic loss. Every single unit in my platoon has to be very, very thought out and has to be micromanaged to an extreme extent that honestly pushes the limits of the targeting capabilities of this game. The user interface is not meant for extreme micromanaging proficiency. But anyway, just kind of wanted to point that out to you guys. See if y'all have noticed any increase in the difficulty in attacking bases. If you have, let me know about it in the comment section below, and tell me how you are overcoming it and what platoon compositions you've found work best for the new turrets. And hey, remember, we're trying to hit 400 subscribers before the end of the year. We're well on our way. Honestly, if we could hit 500, that would be amazing. So if you learned something and you enjoyed this, please subscribe. And until next time, y'all have an awesome day.